everybody, Dr. Susan here. I'm going to talk to you today about, this is a concept that I've been thinking about, and it's something that I probably talk to many of my patients about and talk about in here all the time. But it's so important because now more than ever, our immunity is under attack where it becomes a life or death situation. So before, I wasn't maybe taken as seriously. I always equate the immune to the gut. When I do my blood analysis, immune health comes up. So when it does come up, I just think of that as a gut issue. I do want to say that this is like a kind of moving forward thought process. It doesn't mean we're taking what's happening right now any less serious than it should be. This is a very serious time. Everything has to be adhered to. We ask you to please stay home and follow all the CDC guidelines to keep you and your families healthy. So we're very thankful for the supermarket workers who are out there working hard for us. We're super thankful to all the medical world that's helping us in this crisis. We're super thankful to the moms who are taking on the role of teaching. And we're thanking the teachers who are at home supporting the moms through this. So you all had kind of a bit of a shift in your professions in these past couple of weeks. So thank you so much, and you've all been awesome. I've talked to a lot of people in every industry, and they're just all really pulling for all of us to be able to get what we need, stay well, keep our children educated, and it's just fantastic. When things like this happen, it's so nice to see how people just adapt and do what they have to do. So I had this thought process, and it has to do with autoimmunity because, as you know, I was diagnosed with MS 10 years ago. I was told I'd be in a wheelchair in 5 years, really with no good prognosis. I was told I'd be dead in 10 years, which would be this year, the year of my 50th birthday. I'd be dead. So I wasn't going to have that. I have an innate belief that the body will heal itself if interference is removed. I'm a chiropractor. I realize and know that the body heals itself from the inside out. Nothing from the outside in heals the body. Unless in acute situations like this, where you have a virus or bacteria and require some drug to kill it quickly. But my idea is to prepare your body to fight against these things and keep your body strong and healthy. And just thinking forward with bacteria is, if you think about in this time right now, and again, this is moving forward, moving out of this time, which I'm confident is going to be in the next few weeks to a month tops. We're all going to move back somewhat into a new world where we're all second guessing big crowds and being around people and touching things. It's going to be a different world. This definitely has changed our world. But the one thing I want to talk about, because there's a big deal in this world we were living in, is autoimmunity. So autoimmunity is when the body attacks itself. It doesn't recognize itself as self. And it attacks it, and the immune system attacks it. It's because of a hypervigilant immune system that's attacking an organ. In my case, it was the brain or the central nervous system, so my spinal cord and my brain were under attack for my body because my body was at the time in such bad shape. But the thing I'm thinking about is that we are hand sanitizing almost so much right now, and I don't blame anybody, so it's no blame of anything happening. And I agree with washing your hands, and I agree with the antibacterial soap, and I agree with the hand sanitizer. I agree with that all. But you just have to be precautious moving forward because of this time. So right now we're doing what we have to do and washing hands every 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You're hand sanitizing. I am too. Everybody is. Just to keep yourself protected from this virus. But in moving forward, the thing is that not only do you kill bad bacteria and viruses, but you're also going to kill the good bacteria. So our bodies are mostly made up of good bacteria, and they communicate with each other and communicate with our brain, and it's like a whole ecosystem. It's absolutely incredible. So I'm going to recommend a book to you. It's called Missing Microbes. Missing Microbes. It's a book. I can't remember the author right now. I can actually see his name, but I can't read it right now. But it's easily, if you just go on Amazon and put that in, it comes right up. It has a black cover and it has like a stomach on it. But it's an incredible book with incredible research, so I recommend that book to everybody, to realize that when you kill the good bacteria, and it's just not a good idea. We need that for our immune health. It's those bacteria is what our immune system is comprised of. So moving forward, once we're out of this time now in the killing the bacteria stage, you want to move into a time where you're going to re-inoculate your gut. So that's going to mean eating probiotic foods, prebiotic foods, and polyphenol foods. Also probably taking a probiotic, which if you're not right now at this moment, I would recommend it. And I recommend taking multiple strains. Taking any more than 10 strains is not effective, so you want to limit it to 10, but you want to take multiple strains. So if you have a probiotic that says it has 2 strains in it, you want to get an alternated probiotic, which will have different strains than the other one. So two probiotics, good quality, no fillers, and different strains. So you can either take the one for 3 months or 2 months or however long till it runs out. Once it runs out, switch to the other strain. That will re-inoculate your gut with good bacteria. I also like to talk about the foods, eating foods, prebiotic foods, probiotic foods, and polyphenol foods. So polyphenol foods are actually foods that we eat that feed our good bacteria. So there's always a joke like our microbiome is like a little pet and you have to feed it, you have to take care of it. So you definitely want to do that. You want to have multiple strains, multiple probiotic, prebiotic, and polyphenol foods. We here at Atlanta Integrative have a list. I give it to patients all the time of all 3 of those things. So if you're needing a list like that, we're happy to share it with you. Just either email us back to please share food lists, or put in the comments below. However you're seeing this video, just let us know that you need that list and we will get it to you, because it's so important. It's so important to take care of your microbiome so your gut can stay healthy and autoimmunity can be avoided. Right now at this time, and probably in the last 5 years, the number was 95% of America had undiagnosed autoimmunity. So there's many people out there with issues that are unresolved, but they don't have a test for it in the medical world. So they can only test for like lupus and RA. It's very minimal. There used to be 40 autoimmune conditions, named autoimmune diagnosis or conditions. There's now 140. So many go by the wayside and are not found. So it's important that you get it found if you have it, so it doesn't progress. Because if you have one autoimmune condition and you don't fix the root causes of it, you're going to end up with another one. I had somebody came in, she had 7 autoimmune conditions because she never got rid of the root cause. So they just kept changing where they were attacking her body. And you just don't want to have that. I mean, our immune system is important, not because you don't want autoimmunity, but also you don't want cancer. So the other statistic is 1 in 2 people now, or actually by 2030, are going to be diagnosed with cancer. I feel like it's happening already. I know several people diagnosed with cancer in this past year, and it's going to be several more. And the more our immune systems are down, the more people are going to get diagnosed. So it's very important that, our bodies produce cancer cells every single day, but it's important for our immune systems to be strong so it can identify that cancer cell as bad and attack it, kill it, and it leaves the body. And you never know that it passed through you, but it does all the time. It's when it proliferates and multiplies and turns into something else. So it's so important for immunity right now, boost immunity to help fight off this infection or virus. And we made a lot of videos this week to help you with that. Now I kind of want to get into the mindset of what we're doing moving forward. So we want to protect our microbiomes. We want to eat probiotic foods, prebiotic foods, polyphenol foods. Take a probiotic, not 1 strain, but 2, alternate. So you want to introduce different strains of bacteria into your gut. The third thing is, if you really wanted to know for sure without just doing these things, you could be tested. Your microbiome can be tested. We have a gut test here. We were happy to pass that on to you if you want information about it. But I'm just here to give you information and help you know what's available to protect your health, protect yourself from autoimmunity, and what to do after this crisis ends. We have to move forward in health. So I'm going to continue making these videos because I have so much information, like I said, in me from these 10 years of just always changing and researching. I never stop reading or researching to always better my health, and I still do it. So I want to share it all with you to just try to help more people. So I believe that's why God has me here on this earth. It was to get MS or have MS, to recover from it, and then share what I learned with other people. So I'm going to keep making the videos. Please share them, honestly. We want to help as many people as we can. We did this and discussed this, and we want to help our community. We don't want to just sit inside here and if you find us, you find us. You know what I mean? So we want to help people and give them this information. They need it. People are getting really sick with these underlying conditions, and those underlying conditions, many of them could have been reversed. So it's something to think about moving forward. If you have a condition or something that can be reversed. Or if you're one of my patients and you came in here and I told you about gut health or immune health and it wasn't very good, and I told you that, it may be time to take care of that, because something like this crisis happens and you want to be in the best and the strongest health possible. You don't want to then think about, oh, maybe I should have fixed my immune system, or I should have fixed my gut, or I should have lowered my blood sugar levels, or I should have reversed the pre-diabetes I have. And many times I understand it's about money, and I get that because I had to come up with the money for my own illness. So I understand exactly where that is and where it comes from. But the thing is, at some point you have to weigh out your health. And when it comes to these life and death situations, you wouldn't have wanted any of that money back if you had to give it to protect your health. And I know that for sure myself. I am always looking, and I'll pay whatever. I've paid people thousands of dollars as a doctor, knowing what I know, just to see if they knew something else, because it's the most important thing in the world to me is to have my health. And it's our most precious thing that we have to be thankful for. And if we all stay healthy during this time, we have a lot to be grateful for. So I hope that helps. I know it was a little long. I said I was going to keep it short, so I'm sorry. I just have that habit of going too long. Apologies to you. But I hope everybody is doing well at this time. I haven't gotten any emails from anybody being sick, so I'm really happy to know that everybody at this time is doing well, and I hope it continues, and I'm praying for everybody. Have a good day.